What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Mass Effect. Now, to start this episode, I would like to do at least one side mission, because we got some things that we need to catch up on. The side missions, the assignments, are starting to tally on up. Apparently, we need to report to the council, so we should have a couple of quests to go ahead and turn in there, but I want to check out Geth activities. Armstrong Cluster. Head to the Armstrong Nebula Cluster to investigate what the Geth are up to.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, never mind. We're not doing any side quests right now. Main story it is. The game's taking control. It's making the choices for me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This might not be good. We think Ashley's gonna come back.
Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Y'all are tripping.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in vision.
That's not true.
We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
No, you don't.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Is he evil? He's evil. Dude, why we look like that?
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
I think Ashley comes back. I don't know. I think she comes back.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Mechanic.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Yeah, Ambassador Udina's gonna get us all killed. Just saying. Alright, so this one guy... The one guy should be... We gotta finish the Keeper quest, too. But the one guy should be...
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
Nice!
New discoveries
not really,
and a
'cause
dedicated
ExoGeni's
colonization
bad.
effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
But we gotta go to the council area to turn in that one quest, I'm pretty sure. Who's this?
Commander Shepard? Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
We might have stirred some trouble, but hey, we're all about the truth. The truth! Well, first of all, there's a shop over here. Let's hit that first. We got some money, and we want to spend it. So let's see what we can get here. Nice!
One sec. Looking you up.
Requisition officer.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Rare stock, eh? Level 10? Oh my gosh. It's all human stuff, though. I want some Turian armor. Okay. Sell, or we'll buy all the license. Oh, jeez. Look at this stuff, man. Some of this stuff's pretty good. Sell all our junk. Oh, that just made us a ton of money. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we have to let old guy know what happened to his people. Yeah, speak to Ka. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform him. It looks like the only thing left. And then we can do the keepers here. City Inn. Citadel Tower. Let's go let this guy know that the mission is finished. We should have gotten all the keepers here. This guy's over here.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, cool. Another level up. Jeez, we're going crazy. 3 points. Store discount. Okay. New dialogue options. Awesome. Let's do operative. Recharge time. Let's just keep doing operative. Let's do master overload. 1 in first aid. Let's increase your lift duration. Advanced reduces the cool time on all your talents so they can be used immediately. Recharge time 90 seconds from 120. Yeah, let's go into assault training. Looking good, looking good. Okay, now we need to go to the ward and the flux. So this is not Cora's den. Is this new?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant.
My assistant. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this.
Whoa.
I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Okay. Turian ally.
You should be careful who you say that around.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
I'm waiting for someone else.
What? We can gamble? So we need 20. Oh, is this like, Huh? What? Nice. Is that like blackjack?
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I already won.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see what our
Enjoy
guy
your
wants.
time here at
These don't
Flux.
seem like shops.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Okay.
If we steal
also,
the
I don't know why I'm
Normandy,
playing
we're
with
the one left
headphones.
holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Ooh. Ooh. So either he's killed or he's marked for treason? Well, maybe we can free him afterwards? We don't want him to get killed.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alrighty. Well, this will be intense. Where does that go? Oh, just to the upper wards. This is a Presidian location? No. It's by CSEC, isn't it? And then it's here. To the docking bay.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Okay. Well, we didn't get the keepers, but hey.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
Oh, he is there. Damn it.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Like that?
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Joker looks like he's having fun. But this means we gotta go straight to... Better go invis, my dude. Activate them stealth systems. So we can go anywhere right now? Alright. We don't have, okay, we can't see what our squad's using. Because I would like to still do this Geth activity. Armstrong Nebula. Can we do this?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Who is talking to me?
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Who was that? Okay, this is just a Citadel. Still just a Citadel. Armstrong Nebula. Here. Okay.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Okay, so where do we go? Start with Vamshi, I guess? I said 4 planets. 4 outposts. I'm assuming there'll be 1 in each. I feel like that makes the most sense.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Jeez.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kaige-O. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Oh geez, that sounds awful, dude. Maji. Okay, this is where we land. Almos. Almos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Regal. Regal is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. While scanning the planet, you discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. Okay, Maji. Maji orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A43, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M53, over 220 times the size of Sol. Maji has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Maji for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Okay. Let's do it. Pretty sure we have to clear this whole system, right? So, what do we got? We are over here. Anomaly, debris, Geth outpost. Okay. So this way first. Try and get closer to completing some of these other missions. The discovery missions, at least. We got some rocks over here. Love to see it. Hopefully a new material. Thorium, this is not it.
Securing point.
But we'll take it. Extra cash. Extra XP. Alright, what do we got? Where is it? The heck? Oh, it's this tiny thing. Ancient debris. This strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edison colony insignia. Okay.
Just lead the way.
Then the debris is over here. What is this? nothing marked on the map. Oh. Odd skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Well, that's interesting. Did that give us anything? It said area map. Is that part of a quest? I have no idea. It didn't say journal updated.
Moving out.
Okay. Nice. Last but not least, let's do this Geth outpost, which seems to be on elevation. An elevated surface. So they must be on a hill. Solid place for an outpost, if I do say so myself. That hill, maybe? Ooh, another rock formation. More beryllium. We already got this too, but check it out. Gives us a lot of money. We probably should have checked out some of the other shops. I'm also interested to see what our quartermaster has again. Maybe we'll do that next time we go to our ship, as long as we remember. This Geth outpost is pretty far. I want to say it's on top of that hill, though. I see the rockets. Oh, we got another mineral here, too. I don't know if magnesium's new or not.
I'm on my way.
I don't think it is. Oh! Oh, get off the mountain. Taking heavy fire. Jammed. Colossus, eh?
Outposts to go. The first step in a long journey.
Any loot here? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty, let's return to the Normandy and let's go check that quartermaster. It's the council room. We need to go downstairs. And then take the elevator.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, got some level 10 stuff. Okay, it's really just weapons. Oh, we could sell though, but we don't. Okay, we need to equip our people next time we go out. That way we can mark a lot of this stuff for trash. But I'm not gonna worry about buying any weapons. We find a decent amount of weapons, and I feel like we get upgrades pretty often. So, on to the next system. Pull out of here. Let's go to Hong next.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
How many messages are we gonna get?
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Is this here? Traeger is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water ice and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Deposit of lithium. Pomol is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pomol was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Casbin is where we're landing. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in the orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body, which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Okay. The Shaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on the Saka's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Shaka raids, no ships from the Terminus have been reported in the Hong system. And Casbin. A classic pre-garden, I hate these worlds. Terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability in sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what we have here. I wonder how we're doing on our other missions. Like our discovery missions. Medal of Exploration. Yeah, these are all new. Alright, 5 of 13, 4 of 10, 2 of 7. Still a lot to go there, a lot to go there. Keepers, we're at 14 out of 20. We need 6 more. Alright, where do we want to go first? Let's hit the left. Oh, do we have 2 missions here? Hit the left first, and then we'll do the outpost. So I'm hoping we can get one more done from in this episode, because I would kind of like to get back to main story next episode. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't tell me we gotta go up this hill. Dude, these maps are the worst. Honestly, the worst. Alright, we might be able to get up here, though. Please don't fall down. Whatever you do, do not fall down. Why did they make these things so hard to get to? A beacon. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thane. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place.
Now it gets fun.
Negative contact, Shepard.
What the hell? Okay. I didn't think there was contact. What was that all about? I really do not... I don't think we want to go down there. But look how bad this is, dude. Who made these maps? They should be fined. They should be sued and fined. Because this is ridiculous. Who thought this was a good idea? Nobody. Nobody thought this was a good idea. It'd be different if we could actually go up, like, the mountainsides. Like, if there wasn't, like, a limit. But there is a limit. There's a certain decline that we can't go up. And that's stupid. I do think we dropped down. Yeah, getting out of here is going to be so much fun. Maps are the worst. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, we're stuck. Okay.
Now is not the time.
Ah, I wonder if it's here. No way you guys were seeing these enemies from way over there. This isn't the outpost, though. Let's see what we got. We might get 2 quests done at once with this. Is this, This isn't the one mission where we gotta watch out for the researchers, is it? level though. Oh, he's tweaking. He's bugging out. Alright, we are about to start losing some health here, which we just did. Oh my gosh. Can we please not die? Are we stuck for real? We can't fire our weapon either? Oh, it's because we're repairing. We can't get out. You have got to be kidding me. How far is this going to set us back? Why? Why, game? Why did you have to get us stuck? Alright, let's do it right this time. One turret down. Okay. So far, so good. Dodging as many rockets as possible. Oh god, don't get stuck again. Please, I beg you. There we go.
Negative contacts.
The Geth Array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Okay, so what mission was that? Huh. Nothing popped up. Okay, let's go do this outpost. Maybe that was for a future mission? Yet we just got it done? I don't know. Dude, I know all of our people have suffered from like 200 concussions. Oh, we got a mineral over here. Let's go check this out. Please don't be on the mountain. Is this something we already have? Gold? That's one of the first things we got, wasn't it? I don't think that's new. We did level up. Let's do the level up real quick. Let's do operative, overload specialization. Got 13 more levels. Electronics. Let's do some more sniper rifles. Let's make sure we save. Let's do that. For sure. So what, we got like 2 done in maybe like 25 minutes. I might go ahead and start the next one. I think we should have a little bit of time. I don't want this to cut into too much of the next episode. Wouldn't even mind doing a second side mission, but I like having main story in each episode. Still heading in the right direction. Should be over here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Get out of here. I ain't even killed him. Okay, we are taking heavy damage right now. Okay. Is that it? Ah, nope. Oh, just shock troopers? Not bad. Did you guys just respawn? Oh, yeah. They're bringing more. When will it stop? Oh, we're supposed to be taking out the dropship? Are we? Oh yeah, well we are. Then we should probably start shooting at that then. There we go. Perfect. Alright, back to the Normandy. Zoom out. Now to Tereshkova. See what this is about. Alright. Hunsalra. A small hydrogen-helium gas giant has unusually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glows purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hunsalra's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. Solmarla is one of Tereshkova's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system and with unstable elliptical orbits. It is thought that they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars, and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Solmarlan is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct gray color. Antibar is where we are landing. Mawanor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Solmarlan, it is thought that Mawanor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Thagis is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. It has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked into the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the terminator. Large deposit of mercury. Patamalrus. Its atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, its atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on it. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from Tereshkova stars will blow off its atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. Small deposit of iridium. Is that it? We already did this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Antibar. A cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? Take our normal party. We'll see if we can push this to 1 hour 10. We might be able to finish this planet. Anomaly first. See how flat this planet is? It's so nice. This is what we like to see. Flat planets. Not those dang green planets. Okay, we do have another marker here. Oh god. That attacks straight though. Thresher maws are terrifying. Is that hurting it? Going down. Alright, let's get you repaired. Perfect. It is parked. This is level terrain. There we go. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Okay. Prothean Ruin. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Spooky. Battle remains, Prothean Ruin. Alright, debris. Oh, it's a destination. It's not debris. So the destination and then the outpost. Let's save. But we got a resource over here. This might be our first time in a cold planet. Like an ice planet. So this might be a new resource for us, I hope. Magnesium, dang it. That's whack. How are we doing on those missions? Oh, it's definitely still going up, though. Alright, is this on the mountain? It's like on the other side of this mountain. We might be able to go up and over, though. There it is. Okay. More armor upgrades. And then for the outposts, we just head straight in this direction. That was our first time taking out a ship. That was kind of cool. On the last planet. I don't know if we can get up this. But dang it, we'll try. Oh, get there. Okay, where's it at? Should be right over here. There it is. Yeah, we got a Colossus. Okay. Okay, we could jump. We're taking heavy fire. Ship coming in. At least we're recharging shields. And we have a prime. 2 primes.
Just one more outpost left.
Nicely done, gentlemen. And ladies. Alright, let's return to the Normandy. We got a few minutes. Let's go ahead and read what's going on with these other planets at least. Then we'll go ahead and land, and then we'll end things for the day. Gagarin? Gagarin? Junthor. A large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carving said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse said, "Monsters from the ID." Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting on one of Junthor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings. Ray Ingri is where we are landing. Sogelrus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material pushed up from the denser core of cryovolcanic processes. Anturungan. A small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. It has been used as a crude anchorage for Terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface, but always the pirates return to ground their ship's drive charges, chip out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of its interior are semi-liquid slush due to the presence of methanol. It is thought that bacterium in the deep ocean core creates this natural antifreeze. Some species of Terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Deposit of cobalt. And Pressure. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface Precia's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Okay. Rayangri. A small, barren terrestrial world, while it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed Bots by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around it. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Wow. Alrighty. Well, before we go ahead and dive on into this planet, because we did so much reading of the planets in this episode, we're going to skip the codex. I know it's been a couple of episodes, but here soon we'll try to go ahead and catch up on some more lore. But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.